Hey guys, welcome to Chessington. It's finally, everything is back open. Last time we came it was just for Zootastic, but today we can get back on Crop Drop, on all the Jumanji rides, and we're really excited to get back in the park. So let's go and have a great day at Chessington World of Adventures.
Here for the first time for the 2025 season. Yay! Everybody!
And the Easter bunnies are already out here in Chessington.
So we are heading to the Vampires Day first because we never normally go that way first, but we just thought as it's celebrating its 35 years this month, we're going to go check it out.
Just a 10-minute queue for the Buffalo Ben, even though it's full of kids.
Yeah, I know, it's very busy today. Like, it's a Monday and it's supposedly an off-peak day, but it is very, very busy. So tell me if the schools are closed.
And just like at Halloween last year, they've got the Vampire Slayer and Vampire Burger available. So here we are at Vampire.
Woo! So Vampire this year is celebrating 35 years. So in the queue, they've apparently put some new props out. And we're just so excited to see if there's any new changes made and everything.
And we'll also go and check out if there's any new merch as well to celebrate the 35 years of this iconic ride, which for a lot of people is their first experience of a roller coaster. I think it was your first experience, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And
look at coming out.
The red waterfalls being on and everything, which they need to come back to Nemesis, right? Turn back now. Some new little artwork. Lots of like twists and turns here. More garlic. Yeah, 100%. I know, look at all these new little crosses and everything. Oh, it's getting dark. So we've noticed some new things here in the queue line already. We've noticed some garlic to go and scale the vampires. Look at this is new.
So this is the birthday party table for the vampire.
God, that's so cool.
The birthday cake.
And then if we stop and read these signs.
Look at the pavilion there.
Yeah, that's so cool. Like as you go around here, the music gets louder and louder. Here he is. The smell pods are popping today, right?
Yeah. That's quite cool.
What have we got here then,
We've got a single duvet. That's very nice. Lots of this is like kind of the standard merch that they've had for a few years though, isn't it? The Buy Me stuff has been around for a little while. The duvet's actually on sale. It's down from £30 to £20.
That's good.
But
look at this one. Look at his hair. That's like me as a child. I had a little Mohican.
Lots of sweats
Yeah, I was
hoodies.
kind of hoping that they would have done a few more things actually.
None of this says 35 years
35.
either, does it? I think this is all stuff they've had for a while.
But maybe they'll do some next month, because I know John Wardley and everything is actually coming to this ride because he
They're doing
created it and
Q&As,
everything.
aren't they?
So yeah, John Wardley maybe do some merch.
Yeah, well, they're doing a Q&A. It's really expensive there.
Yeah.
Still got some Christmas stuff in the sale. We saw some of this when we came last time.
Yeah. So we've just come off the vampire ride. It was very, very slow, unfortunately, because it did break down. So we had to wait about half an hour in the end, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, when it was terribly cute. But we were at the front, and we were like, we don't want to lose the front because we never get the front because you can't.
No.
They never let you ask for like the front or the back here today.
And they're quite slow at filling it as well. Queue was only supposed to be 10 minutes, but they were only using the front 5 rows just purely because it was quite quiet. And then obviously it broke down, and then we had to wait at the front and everything, so it took a lot longer, didn't it?
However, when we got on it, it was really good. It was really cool to be at the front and everything. And as we showed you in the queue, there's some really cool detail and theming. Gift shop was a bit disappointing.
Yeah,
it was just sort of the standard vampire stuff. We'll look in the main shop later as well. But I'm guessing that, as Ben said, they're holding back the 35th merch. That does exist because we're going to manifest it for the actual anniversary next month.
And what we were trying to say in the shop, I don't know if you could hear, is that John Wardley is hosting a Q&A, and it is in celebration of 35 years.
It's like 150,
Yeah.
£140 a ticket. It's really expensive because we were going to go. We're actually both working the day that it's on, so we can't go anyway. But I was like, geez, that's a lot of money. But
Yeah. But it'd be nice to see if they do even more advertising and everything for the attraction. As we said, there's some new little tidbits and stuff in the queue, which is really, really cool. But yeah, we'll see what happens over the next coming weeks for sure.
We've got another ride now,
Yeah,
please.
let's go. So is this new signs we see here for a new land coming in 2026?
Bye bye Mexicana!
Yay, finally!
Oh, I feel kind of sad though too, but yeah, it's so different. Like just from a few weeks ago. So we were here for Zootastic about January time, and we were comment on how dead this area is, and it's nice that they are now doing it up, but obviously it's a huge area that's closed off, so you can still see all the facades in the background from Mexicana, but luckily Rattlesnake is unaffected and is still open with a 10-minute wait.
I love that they've kept Rattlesnake, because I would have been really gutted, because I remember coming on this as a young one and it's still here, it's good. So yeah, as you can see, all of this land here, they used to have like the mine train and everything further behind.
Scorpion Express.
And all of the little shops and stuff.
Should we put our camera over and see what we can see? I have no clue if you actually saw anything, but you can see there's Croc Drop just there. So
And it's really brought the area in, hasn't it? But
Yeah.
it still doesn't feel that it's greatly affected, but it's nice to see they're doing new work.
yeah. We are sorry for shouting over the music so much.
Literally, was not aware of me being filmed.
Here it comes. Here we are.
Look at that horrible snake over her face.
Oh, don't, it's horrible.
Imagine like hissing at you.
Yeah, but they're not that colour. Always have a little ride on Rattlesnake. It's so cool, isn't it?
Rattlesnake. It's been closed at the last 2 times, well, the last couple of times we've been here. But I must say, so far, everything seems to be open, including, is it Dragon Falls?
Tiger Rock.
Tiger Rock.
Yeah, and Dragon Falls.
And Dragon Falls, yeah.
Really, really good. Also, but I just want to state something. Rattlesnakes aren't green. You know, just throwing that out.
A lesson.
So So out of what was formerly Mexicana and into the Forbidden Kingdom.
Oh, who remembers when Ramesses was here? Ramesses' Revenge was
You say this
amazing.
every time we come.
I don't know, do I?
He loves it that much.
Yeah, well, Prop Drop was a good replacement.
And it's a 5-minute queue. So I think Prop Drop is now in its 3rd or 4th season here at the park.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, always enjoy a ride on this. I think this is potentially, well no, Jumanji is my favourite now. This is my 2nd favourite ride in the park.
Also, have you noticed that we used to be able to see in here, and like at Halloween they did the pumpkin patch, but obviously now with the construction they've got it all cornered off.
Yeah. Yeah, better that.
The secrets of the Sobex temples. Scan the QR code, tap the hieroglyphics and discover the secret.
Drop-in chicken is open as well. Always my favourite thing to eat here. We have got a sandwich with us today though, sadly. Thank you. Oh, another amazing ride on Prop Drop. I always enjoy that. We had 3 really good drops on that.
Literally, like, I wasn't expecting one of them. It really did make my stomach go, like, so good. And it's nice to see the shops open again, because last season they didn't have it open.
Yeah, it was all like gutted.
Yeah, it was gutted,
time, wasn't it? But it's all back there now, and there's some decent things on discount, and you get your ice cream, drinks, that kind of stuff. So now we're gonna have our lunch. We are being economical today, and we've got a cheese sandwich, a packet of crisps, and a nice hot tea from the Costa just here.
So unlike us, but do you know what? For once in life, we're saving money, and I don't even care.
Also, not just that, but we eat so much fried chicken as it is, and I'm going to Boston, and so is Ben this week, and I always have Raising Cane's, and that's basically fried chicken. So
Oh, it was good.
yeah, so I'm having this today instead. But it's really good. There's a little Costa coffee shop just here. They sell cakes, donuts, cookies, hot coffees,
So we
drinks.
have bought a tea.
And we got our Merlin discount on it as well, didn't
Yeah.
we? Yeah.
So
And
2
then
teas came to
£6 exactly.
£5.50, I think.
Oh, £5.50.
£5.30.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. And then obviously there you go. We're in there. I don't think there is any entertainment though today, is there?
No, I don't know. There might be though.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We're in the right place for it. So understandably, being a off-peak day, some of the food carts at this G-Ross stand are off today, which is completely fine. And I don't think anyone's going to want a Ben & Jerry's. How cold is it today, Ben?
Oh my god, I might have my sunglasses on, but I'm absolutely freezing. This is colder than when we came to Zootastic in January, or whatever it was.
I know.
It's freezing.
The sun is like up there, but
Trying.
it's just too cold.
I think Carol, our weather woman, lied again. So Carol, if you're watching, you lied. You told me I was getting sun and blue sky.
And here's Dragon's
Eaten, and I'm ready to go on Dragon's Fury. It spins you galore, so watch out, cheese sandwich coming out.
Do you know what? I really enjoyed my cheese sandwich, but I just said to Ben the next time we come, I definitely want my drop-in chicken again, because it doesn't feel like I've come to Chessington if I haven't had my chicken.
That is true.
So next time we'll be back in the chicken.
We will, yeah.
Also, that Dragon Delights was closed last time we came, so
Yeah,
good to see that
honestly,
back
it's
again.
looking really good, this park. Like,
Yeah.
They do such a good job.
5-minute wait. I believe it when I see it. Honestly, the last time we came on this, we had such a good ride. It was like crazy spinning us. Felt so sick afterwards. Oh my god, that was so much fun! I always love that ride.
Absolutely epic. That was like spinning sensation. Absolutely flawless.
Yes, and again, really friendly staff, really good operation. We also got, we were too heavy to be with anyone else, so it was just the two of us, which makes it spin even more, because it's obviously sided to one way.
You get weighed, don't you, as you sit on stand on the scale basically, and because you do have a weight restriction, we were clearly too heavy, but that made us spin even more.
Can you see our photo? I don't think it... Here's Ben. I'm not in the picture. Oh well.
Yeah, there I am.
Yeah, so we are now going to head down to the Jumanji land and check out those 3 rides, because I love all 3 rides down in that zone. It is worth noting though, we'll quickly show you.
So this one's opening in 2027. Oh, cool. So this opens in 2027. So as you can see, the Mexicana land that used to be is 2026, and this one is 2027. And we've heard rumours that it's going to be Minecraft.
So is there anything going on beyond the walls? It doesn't look like it today.
So what can you see?
Nothing. Oh, this little letterbox there. No, nothing. I think the only thing I would say is it's fantastic that they are invested in the park, and that there's a lot obviously to come in the future. And a bit like with Disney, if you know, obviously we're big Disney fans, and from the D23 announcements last year, for the next couple of years there's a lot of investment, probably taking us all the way up to 2030 into the Disney parks, which is great. However, when you come in the moment, you go, oh damn, that's not available, and it's a shame that they couldn't have maybe had this open just until the summer season.
Like, does it really take 2 years to do all of that? Don't know.
Yeah, or like to have at least had maybe access to Cobra, so Cobra could have been open. I mean, like they have with Rattlesnake, they've kept Rattlesnake open, while like the Scorpion Express Railway is closed and all that kind of stuff.
What I will say is that with some of the lands being closed, there is so many more rides open. You know, we come to Chessington sometimes and we go, oh, that's down, closed all day is their usual signs, but we haven't had those this time. So the fact that a whole land is closed off, maybe they've moved the staff to the appropriate rides for them to be open, which I think is so much better.
Yeah, and the other thing to point out as well, which is really good, is that obviously because the park is closed Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week, it's a lot busier today because it's kind of condensed 4 days worth of off-peak crowds into one day, and it's actually created a bit more of an atmosphere. Like, the rides are still instead of all being 5 minutes, it's more like 10 minutes wait, so like very short queues, but it means that there's more of an atmosphere, there's more going on, and it's quite nice to see.
Close some of the lands, it has made the areas a bit busier, and it feels like a full park day to me. Like, it's brilliant.
Yeah, really impressed. So let's go to Jumanji.
Yeah.
Get some ice cream. Here we go. A game for those to seek to find a way to leave their world. Honestly, the theme of this land is so on point. And look at that map,
like
detail.
Come in here, Mandrill Mayhem, all the way around here, and then the little flat rides, which are so good.
They've made a really good use of this land, haven't they? When you look at the map like that, and you can see how they've laid it out. And just the theme and the detailing and stuff is really impressive.
Also,
there's normally an activity trail in here, but they haven't got any today.
Do you know what? I don't know about you, but we always find that when we come into this land, it's always quieter than the other areas. I think because the coaster goes upside down, a lot of the younger ones don't want to go on it, which is great. I mean, Chessington, as we say, used to have the thrilling ones like Samurai, Ramesses and all that, and they've kind of moved in the direction away from the thrilling rides, so it's really great they've brought Mandrill Mayhem into the park. But yeah, it always seems more quieter, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
I think they've done such a good job with the theming.
Something else I really like about this land is actually the park area here in the middle. Like they've got these like windy little paths with loads of plants, loads of like statues and stuff, and I think it just a bit like with Epic Universe, it just brings that like park vibe back in as well.
Absolutely.
Rather than it being like a concrete jungle of rides.
Yeah, and moving away from that amusement park, you know, theme parks are supposed to have the theming, and I think that this is great what they've done. So hopefully, like as Rob said with Epic Universe, they're really bringing the park element back into a theme park. So it's really great to see.
Definitely. And I think such a good feature to look over the land is the giant mandrill. So let's get on the ride. 5-minute wait. I do hate though that they make you walk this ridiculously long queue.
We love the front, we love the back, so we're going to compare between the two. But we thought give the front a go first. Look at the little details. You've got the mandrill at the front there, so clever.
And the theming is just so good on point here as well. We did this last time, I think we both actually said we preferred the back. So I think we're going to do the front this go, and then we're going to come straight back around and go on the back.
See, it launches you back firing it up, and here it comes. Okay, that was quicker than I thought. I didn't realise we were going to be in the station as fast as that. But yeah, back and forward, such a good.
That's cute. That's baby mandrill. It's like you when you don't shave.
No, it's me with my red nose. Because I burnt it all the time. What have we got here?
That's me.
This is you. It's very Animal Kingdom Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
You know. Just stick this around you and go.
Oh my god, it's back. I like his eyelashes.
Hi.
And then all the typical Jumanji. I mean, stuff I would never want to drink out of it, but the detail is really good. And stuff like that.
And look, I'm going to swap my ID from work for one of these. Because
no tailgating, Ben.
Don't tailgate.
I actually really enjoyed that. We went round twice, so we had like 2 goes, one after another. We went on the backwards facing seat, which I think is row 1, isn't it? And actually, I changed my mind. You're better in row 7, where you're at the front of the train when it pulls through the station.
Absolutely.
It's a lot faster, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's cool to experience it from the backwards way. But you also don't get a photo if you get that way. So yeah, that's my verdict. 5-minute wait for Mamba Strike. Oh, too many snakes for my liking on this one. Trust each other and never blink.
So much fun. Like, you really feel it, like, towards the one side and everything.
Probably
but we were like,
we
cramped in, weren't we? Like,
it's so tight. Like, the spaces between the seats is so small.
We didn't realise he was waiting for us to go on, and we were like, oh, okay, great. So we like had to take these 2 seats next to these kids.
Yeah.
We were so tight in.
It was so tight, but really fun ride. And yeah, I really, again, it's just a really good addition to this land, isn't it?
Yeah, and the sun's starting to come out, which is warming me up quite nicely. I mean, this one says temporary delay with Ostrich Stampede, but people are on it, so... Oh, is there anybody on it?
No.
Oh, okay, maybe they're just testing
They're just screaming
it.
on Jumanji.
Oh, that's what it is.
We'll wait.
Yeah. Because this one is quite fun.
This one is a hun of a ride. Also, let us know in the comments below what your favourite ride is in the world of Jumanji. I know everyone's going to probably say Mandrill Mayhem, but I think actually it might be interesting if anyone has got a favourite ride that isn't that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, just to see, but obviously, or put it this way to make it a bit more straightforward, between Ostrich Stampede and Mamba Strike, what's your favourite? That might get more of an interesting response.
And also, what is your favourite ride at Chessington?
Yeah.
I mean...
What's yours?
I would say either Dragon's Fury or Croc Drop.
No, Mandrill Mayhem for me.
Okay, yeah, Mandrill Mayhem, good. Yeah, I mean, they're all my top 3. And then I like Rattlesnake, I like...
So you just like them all?
Yeah, I was ranking them.
Tiger Outpost also closed, but unsurprisingly it sells ice creams. The land of the tiger right now. Now, we normally get some really good views of the tigers from the queue for Cobra, so it's quite a shame to see the ride there. Now, they have actually got a crane up on it at the moment, so they are actually doing some work to it, which you can just make out potentially. You might not be able to see it on this GoPro, but there is a crane just here going up to the top of the thing there. But as we said earlier, it is a shame they couldn't like include access to that ride just for the summer this year. But there's a tiger in there somewhere. Oh, there you go. You can see it a bit clearer there now.
Here through the glass, you can see its tail, bless him.
He's enjoying the sun.
Yeah. This is worse than waiting for Rihanna's album to drop.
I'm actually so surprised that they've even opened it today because it's freezing cold.
Yeah, they normally don't open it until around May time because we always come sort of March, April and it's never usually open and we're always like, damn.
Yeah.
But again, it goes back to that ride availability with the one land being shut, so maybe they can afford to open it now. I know Merlin's cut a few things from the entertainment and all of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, ride availability has been really, really good here. So long may it continue, eh?
Absolutely. It's also nice that in Wild Asia we've still got this ride and this attraction open rather than cutting it off. It's so noisy though, I wouldn't want to work down here.
That is the giant bit of Kumarakura in Japan, actually, where I've been.
And a 10-minute wait for Tiger Rock. I can't believe we're actually going on this, Ben.
I know, it's not normally like me to pick one, but I'm just drawn by the bright lights of the orange. And the thing is, the sun's come out. We don't have many log flumes now in the UK, which is such a shame. So to be able to do one is really great. I remember you used to have to queue all over there when it was the old ride they had here. And in the summer it can become really busy, so do bear that in mind. If you come on a colder day, you only have to cut this bit.
The park though is when you walk down here you realise just how much space is allocated to this one ride. So I can see why a lot of parks do remove them because you can fit more attractions in, but I do love a log flume and I really love this ride, so I'm glad we can go on it today. You're pushing. Oh my god. Oh my god. And there we are in the middle. Ben's gonna take a picture. Oh, that was so good. I love that ride.
And you don't even get that wet, which is such a perk.
Like, I feel like I've got a mist on me, but it was like, it was just like a nice splash.
Absolutely.
But it's a really good length of ride. There's a couple of drops in there. The last drop is really good, isn't it?
Stunner.
I mean, it's no splash / Tiana / Grizzly River on, but hey, you're in the UK.
Okay, so next up we have the Rainforest Land, and they have this cute little boat ride here for little ones and big kids alike. And you sit in these little boats and you go around what they call the rainforest, and they've got sometimes animals that maneuver and roam around the top, which is so fun. But do not be deceived, this ride you get soaked, like, and when I say soaked I mean it like head to toe. But it is a fun ride nonetheless, but I don't fancy getting that wet today. And look, there's Croc Drop in the distance. It is such a good thrill. But yeah, this is just a very short ride, but as I said, it is very deceiving with how wet you get, so really, really good fun. And look how nice it is now the sun's come out. I was just saying, Rob, how wet you get on this ride.
Oh, so wet, so wet. More wet on that than Tiger Rock, I'd say.
Absolutely.
Yeah. 100%.
And I say great views of the park, you know, Croc Drop, everything.
Drop now. I tried to get Ben to film it for you, but I mean, you have seen it before. But with the sun on it, it's nice. I can't wait to get up there now and hopefully get a bit of sun on me to try the dampness from that
Only
ride.
a bit, right?
Only a bit.
Toon Blaster just there, which is again a dark ride, which you shoot all the targets and everything, which is quite fun. Just there, and again a really cool interactive queue as well, because you like go over the bridge and everything. Yeah, I know, I was saying, like, all these queue times are like really decent, aren't they?
Especially because, as we said, it does feel a bit busier because people are condensed into a small area. There's a lot of kids, like primary school age kids here. There's a school group here today, but everything's pretty much open. It's actually been a really good day, and we both sort of commented as we got off Tiger Rock. It's probably one of the best days I've had in Chessington for a little while, actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, they should be very proud.
We just said, yeah, the theming, everything's been on point, the staffing levels, and I just said that, yeah, the operations have been fantastic. So well done. most amazing views of the construction area that's taking place in Mexicana.
So if you want to go on it, ask for or try to get row 1, 2, 15 or 16. They have little placards on the floor, and that aligns to what seat you're in on the actual ride.
And you can see the views of London, but also the construction video.
So those ones are on facing this side, whereas if you go on the other side, which is like 7 and 8, you're facing the park, which are amazing views of the park.
Yeah.
But I don't know if this is going to work.
I'll try and do it for you. I can go up a little bit higher.
Right, can you hold it there? It needs to be just a tiny bit higher. Sorry, we're going to see if we can find another angle and show you.
The most comical thing ever is they've got Hyperion signage in the construction queue. So we're thinking, is Hyperion 2?
Hyperion 2, the sequel. It's taller, it's faster. But yeah, really, really cool. So we'll try and show you from some other angles as well. Well, can you just tell them what you saw?
Dirt being moved and a few people just, you know, moving dirt. Nothing special, but that's what I saw.
But Scorpion Express is completely gone now, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%, completely dismantled and everything. So yeah, it will be interesting to see once the ground's flat and everything and what they're going to put in there and everything. But if I can take a sneaky peek on Crop Drop, I will do for you. But yeah, it's pretty much just dirt being moved and the Scorpion Express has been completely taken down. So look, you can see Hyperia over there, the signage. Here we go. Oh yeah. Just giving you some of the views there for you.
Things we do for you guys.
I know, exactly.
You love that Crop Drop ride. The only thing I would say, there's a slight disappointment, is that the spinning effect and the mist effect as you go up and as when you enter the doors wasn't on. But in all fairness, it's basically water, and because it's been quite cold, I can kind of see why the mist and water's not on. But it would have been nice to have the spin on.
Absolutely.
But I guess it's tech, and better to have the ride open than.
And good little drop sequences. So
yeah,
really, really
get 4 drops in total on that. We've been on 3 times today, and we had 4 drops on each one, so that was really good. Hey, let's just check down here, Ben. So obviously this sensory space is quite new to the park as well. So it's where you can have like a moment away from all the chaos and the pandemonium of the park and stuff. So for a lot of people that's still, you know, very much needed. And then on this side, let's just see if we can see anything over the fence here. Probably not much going on over there right now. But I do wonder what happened to all the nice little donkeys and goats that we saw when we came to Zootastic. Yeah, that was right there.
Maybe they've been relocated somewhere else. I mean, there's now a Gruffalo and Friends meet and greet.
Was that always there, or was that new?
I've never seen that there, so maybe that is something new, which is really cute.
Yeah,
but no, I've never noticed it before. Yeah.
And another amazing flat ride is Sea Storm. We're in our boat.
And it's standard we have to sit in it together because of this one.
It's warmer when we're close by each other.
Oh, did you see that thing in the Disneyland vlog? We look right idiots.
And there's a cool theming. With all the seagulls, it really just feels like you're out at sea.
I know, look at the sharks fin.
Yeah, so good. Really good little ride. I always love riding on that.
Sea Storm's fantastic. Like, you go the amount of turns you got on that as well. Like, sometimes you get a really short rotation, but today really good. I'm just avoiding all these horrible seagulls.
I feel like this area in the centre of the park is like a seagull city, and they're really like swooping down to grab your food. It's crazy. But we are gonna have a little look around now into the gift shop. It's just here. Oh my god. Bloody hell. So let's see what we can find today, if there's any new merch. When we came for the Zootastic Day, we had a look and there was loads of sale items, so let's see what we've got today. He's cute. He's down from £30 to £20 as well.
Oh, he's nice.
Yeah.
Little explorer.
Yeah.
With Chessington Misfit. Oh, look, Bob. You know I was telling you earlier about the man that was in Mr. Chessington World of Adventures?
Yeah,
it's
here he
him.
is. Yeah, he's not in the sale.
Oh.
He's full price. What?
And the jumpers again.
Again, a bit good.
Yeah.
Jumanji one's really good.
I think these are quite nice though.
Yeah, that's very similar to this. Oh, God. Like that. That's really similar to the style they had in Thorpe Park, isn't it?
Yeah, like, especially with this green as well.
Yeah,
I know we saw these.
I've always said that I think that's a really nice t-shirt. Right. They're not in sale though, they're all full price. It's a nice throwback, look at that.
Oh yeah, I survived the runaway mine train. No, you didn't, because it ain't here anymore.
And Ramesses Revenge. Ben needs to wear that because he always goes on about it.
Maybe
yeah.
it's a sign, is it coming back?
Or is that just from found in the stock cupboard from years ago?
Probably.
So back here we've got some more cool merch. There's some retro logos, retro hoodies. Quite cool.
Yeah, I think that one's really nice.
The retro hoodies are also down from £40 to £30, so that's a good price.
Look at this, Adventure like it's 1987 when it started.
Oh, that's so good. And that's down from 45 to 30. So good prices. Now on this section it's mostly cuddly toys, so we won't have too much of a look around there. Got the Krispy Kreme donuts, ice creams and cool drinks. And then we've got a bit more merch. So some of this stuff is the Merlin annual pass stuff here.
That is very reminiscent of Universal stuff.
Yeah, it is actually.
You know,
so
awesome.
they're down for £12 now from 22, and I'm sure they'll have them in the other Merlin parks as well as some of this. You've obviously got, you know, the Smiler on there. You've got Vampire, you know, amongst other things.
Bit of everything from all the parks. Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then obviously you've got your pass holder water bottles, £6 down from 15. I don't think this merch sells quite like the Universal or the DVC kind of stuff.
No. Oh, Rob, look, there's one for you. All the snake skin.
Absolutely hideous. Absolutely hideous. That's for Ben. I'm gonna have to get him this for his next bath foam collection. Oh. That's what he looks like in the bath in his little hair. That's cute, isn't it? And
oh my god, I need this in my life. Bath and shower gel. Oh wow, I wonder what that smells like.
Gel
actually.
Bon Douche. What does the Gel Bon Douche smell like then?
I've got it on my nose.
Does it smell like Mr. Matey?
No, not really.
Oh.
It's a bit watermelon-esque.
And then obviously you've got a bit more of the statues and trophies and some more vampire merch. Again, nothing specifically celebrating the anniversary. I mean, the baubles are still in stock. They've been really struggling to shift these. They're down to £3 now. But
I think they're all right.
Yeah, but they don't seem to go, do they? They're always in the sale every time we come.
I know.
And then again, we've got some coffee cups and mugs.
Ice cream.
It doesn't look like there's anything particularly new, and there's certainly nothing for Vampire's 35th anniversary, but as Ben said, the event is coming next month, so we're going to come back then and we'll see if there's anything specifically in for it then. But there's always one stop that we need to make before we leave the park, and where is that, Ben?
It's the Donut Express, but please promise me we're not going to eat it here with these seagulls.
You're not eating it in my car. I'm not having all that sugar all over my seats.
Well, one thing that we did do at the Zootastic Day was obviously what's it called? Is it the Smokehouse? Yeah, so if you haven't already, please visit our Zootastic, I was going to say Spooktastic, Zootastic Day, and you can see our review on the Smokehouse restaurant, which is really, really good as well. But for now, let's hop in the Donut Express.
Woo. We've got our donuts. So we only got one each because I am on a diet, so we won't get 5. But it's quite good value. It's like 2 with the annual pass. It works out to be £2.20 each for a donut, which I don't think is that bad at all. So we've got a little bench in Seagull Alley.
Well, just away from it.
It'd be way too hot for me to eat, so Ben can do the taste test of the donut.
Oh, they're tiny. Like years ago, they were so much bigger than this. Anywho.
Wait for him to eat all the sugar like he does with the beignets in Disney.
Oh god.
Boiling.
Oh. Nice taste. Good amount of sugar. I didn't show you that.
Can I just point out, right? I said to Ben, get some napkins, hon. He takes all the napkins for himself.
Yeah, but they're okay. We can share. Try yours.
Okay.
Actually, could have done with a sauce.
Be warned. Give the bag a shake. That's one from Disney. But I'm having a root canal done in the dentist in later today.
She ain't gonna know about nothing.
Look at that. It's boiling hot. I'm not gonna let this too hot for me. That's good.
Okay, this is where I need a spoon.
He can't bear to leave the sugar in the bottom of the
Oh my god,
bag.
it's like the best thing. Right. This is when my dentist has a field day with me. Stop filming, I'm gonna take another mouthful.
It's like, I don't know what TV show this is if I'm meant to know, but there's like a giant baby on the stage.
So we have had a great day here at Chessington for its 2025 season. Everything was open that was here. Vampire's celebrating 35 years, especially next month. So there's so much to look forward to, including the new construction in 2026 and 2027.
And I hope you enjoyed the video today. We've had a really nice day. It's been nice just to be out with the sun finally come out. We've had a nice day going on the rides again. We're going to be back at Chessington so much over this season, so we'll definitely be back, and we'll keep going on Croc Drop to keep getting you more updates on that construction down in Mexicana. But if you have stayed with us so far, thank you so much for watching the video. Please hit like, don't forget to subscribe, and please comment below as well and let us know when your next visit in Chessington this season. So we've been Vines on the Tracks, and we'll see you again soon.
See you soon, guys. Bye.